Hello everyone, how's it going? Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for being there. Thank you for your support and well, we have an interesting live stream today, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, today is not the day I show off the visual scripting. I'm very sorry about that. I don't want to make any promises, obviously, again, but I will. It's very likely going to be on Tuesday. I want to have more time to test it. The one thing that I wanted to make sure it worked, I'm not happy with it yet. So I decided, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit, and I'm going to. Yeah, sometimes it's better to play it safe, you know. So. Yeah, I decided to wait. Today's not the day. Today's not the day. Let me be clear. The problem I'm having is with the when setting the decorators for the different properties, right? So when we save the file, right, of the sheet, the decorators have different options and all that, and I want to show all the options and what they do. And I also found a problem with some variables, and sometimes the variables I would update the variable name, and in some places it wouldn't update the name of the variable. So yeah, I decided, like, yeah, this is not complete yet to show. Like, I noticed some bugs there, and I didn't want to show it and say, oh, this is broken, oh, this is broken. So I said, okay, this is the bugs I have to fix. I'll fix them. I have till Tuesday. I'll do that, and I'll play it safe, and I won't be, oh, you know, breaking things in the middle of the show. I'm gonna make sure that at least I have 2 examples of something that I can show you, right? And not just be, hey, I'm just showing you this scripting thing that doesn't really do anything. And yeah, I want to at least be able to build something with you with it, you know, or at least show you something, how it's built, and you know, add something, maybe add a feature or something. I don't know. Maybe try something. I don't know. The idea is that I seriously don't want to harm the experience and your perception of it by showing you something that is probably way too broken, or just a little bit broken, but it just shows it in a bad light. You know how it is. That's how perception works, I guess. So I'd rather show it to you in a more working fashion, I guess. But yes, thank you for being here. Leave a like, subscribe, all that. Help me out. And yeah, but today, anyway, we have a great live show today. We're going to do, we have a few things we can add to the game. I've noticed some problems we have. My wife played the game for quite a bit, and she got to 160 something, I guess. 168, I think, something like that. So yeah, that was cool. That was great. I also got about there as well, but no, I did 180 something, I think. Someone posted their high score as well. But yeah, we have a few problems, mostly on phones. We have the problem of the score being you know, just going away immediately because we need to actually tap. We're just getting the touch without really making sure, you know, that we're tapping, or, you know, you're not using the ease down or is up button, you know, check. So yeah, we're going to do that. That's the first thing we're going to do to make sure that works. And yeah, and then we have a few things. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to share the screen. I also brought in sounds. I found some sounds we can use so that we can have a little bit of a... I didn't make any music. I would like to make some music for the game later, you know. Or if someone knows some music, some free music I can use. I built these sounds with a little free tool on the web. I have to look for the name later. I'll show the name later, but I don't remember the name. There was a free tool online. It was pretty cool, so I used that. Let's Yeah, let's bring this in. Sorry, it's just a second. Just a second. Yes, okay. Here we are. All right. So, wait, just a second. Wait. Because this other thing, yeah, I'm gonna close a couple of things. Kapchika saying, I have invented the breakpoint. What do you mean by that? You invented the breakpoint. Are you the one who invented the breakpoint? That's fantastic. Links allowed. Where? Okay. Let me come in here. I think it will let you share a link. Yeah, I think it lets you share links. I don't know if they allows you to share links. Yeah, sure. Certainly lets you share something that someone can copy and paste. I can't open it right now because otherwise I have to open the browser, and if I open a browser in the middle of the thing, it's just going to slow down the screen sharing thing. It's going to be a mess. But leave it there, and I'll copy it. Or what are you talking about? Just describe it a little bit so we know what we're talking about here. But yeah, going back to this, I noticed a couple of issues. One of them was the side, right? The UI is showing to the side because I noticed there's an issue with the screen ratio thing and the UI. So the UI container. So one thing I did is I came to the procedural scroller here. I noticed there was an issue. So one thing we have to do is set the UI container style width and height to inherit so that it gets the width and height from the parent, which is the game container basically, right? So yeah, so simply set the width and height to that to inherit. That's all you have to do really. Then something else. We need to give this a proper start screen, right? Because right now it's just black like this, right? And yeah, this still doesn't look too good. So it's a bit, like eh. And in the browser, the font is obviously disgusting. So we have to change that. One thing I did was I brought in, you see this in the browser shows here. See, because it's not in the same place, but now it will show normally. I also changed, I noticed we could change the fonts. So what I did was I brought here these styles that are from the, these are from the Flappy Bird game. These are the ones I used for the Flappy Bird. I thought, okay, let's just use these because they are like unified. We don't need the button. But we can use the main text thing, and it has a font. I realized that it was using a font there that I already liked. So I think just using that would be a good thing. And this will just give the font family to everything in the row UI. And it will give us a font size already, like a preset font size. And yeah, so a few things here that are already going to help us quite a bit. So I don't think we need so much more. We have the main text thing, which we can use for everything. We just add the main text class, and it will give it the luckiest guy to fall back to sans serif, and the text shadow with 4 shadows, so that it looks like instead of having 1 shadow right on one side, it's a 4 shadow, so that it looks like outlined, and that really gives helps so that it doesn't blend with the background that much. It really helps. So yeah, let's use that. What is Capchica saying CPP function that triggers a breakpoint? I have not invented it. It's more or less copy paste stuff from CPP 26 working draft, but it feels so much better than what previously done using preprocessors to inline breakpoints. Very nice, but that is what do you mean, like calling a breakpoint like in the browser? You mean something like that? I that's what I don't understand. Is it for, because if it's CPP, we have little to do with CPP. But I believe if you're talking about the browser, then that on compiled binary, yeah, but that would mean that you would need what you build would need to be in CPP, right? So I don't really understand what would be the use in for our purposes or something like that, or are you just commenting that you built it? which is cool too, right? I have no knowledge of CPP in sense of I've never written CPP, so I wouldn't. Well, I no, I'm lying. I did write some CPP, like, you know, basic, just getting to know the language stuff. But I never actually worked on CPP, so you know, I have very little use for any CPP right now. But yeah, C on the other hand, I did use quite a bit more. Yeah, well, then let us know what we're talking about here. Okay, so to use these styles, right? This is just a style tag, but this is just basically HTML, right? So what we do here is we have our if we want to use these styles, we simply come here and we add the UI component. This UI component. Let's put it on the top. Why isn't this shit working? Some reasons. Is that bugged when it comes in the first time? I don't like that. Let's have to check that. Why is it that I can't move it when it comes in the first time? That's a bug, I think. I may have already fixed it. I have to check. I have to check on the list of bunch of things that I already fixed. But yeah, basically it's just styles HTML, and now we come here to the procedural scroller. Where is the procedural scroller? Here, right? And the place where we are showing the game UI, we also have to not just show the game UI, but we also need to show the start game UI. We also need to show the styles UI, you know, thing, and we'll call this styles UI, and we'll call this start game UI to unify everything, because you know it's otherwise. Well, yeah, now we need it, absolutely need it, because this one's first, this one's on top, so it's just gonna get this one instead of this one. So now we need this one to have a name: start game UI and styles UI. So now we come here and we say styles UI, start game UI. Okay, so now we have both, and what we do is we'll come here as well, and we will show it, right? We need to show this the styles UI dot show, and that will simply put it in the screen there, right? It's just a styles tag, and it'll make it available for all of our UI. So yeah, that's useful, isn't it? So okay, let's come here. Capture is saying, so say if you build Node.js plugin, i.e. file node, and you were debugging it in the browser, you can have that node module trigger browser debug breakpoint if proper backend is implemented. Node.js plugin.node files are native binaries compiled against okay, Node.js engine, so that they can expose functions to JS code. Is my C not working? The C in your keyboard. No, it's working. My typing is not okay. Yeah. That's great, mate. I mean, that's fantastic. That's great. I mean, why not? It works. I mean, works great. It's just share the. I don't know if it's a GitHub or something you have there. It's in repo. People can check it out or something. Certainly share it, mate. I'll check it out later. Well, it's not much I can do with the code, right? But I will certainly check if I have I use for it in the moment. I'll definitely use it. Okay, so styles UI, start game UI, and in-game UI, and game over UI. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come here to okay, so our styles, we have the rogue UI. We're setting styles to the rogue UI, and we're setting styles to we need a main text UI. So we're going to give stuff here, main text stuff, right? So start game UI, we're just going to say that start game message. So we're saying simply absolute, all that, right? And yeah, we're just giving all this stuff. Yeah, we may not need any of this. Just, yeah, at least not that. And let's give this thing class main text. Okay, so we're going to give a class of main text to this, to this, game over UI. Should we give everything here a game main class thing? Yeah, I don't think we need this either. No, I don't think we need that. No. Yeah, I don't think we even need this. We probably don't even, I don't know. We'll see if we need what we need, when, and why. Let's just remove it for now, and we'll see how it looks without all that. For the in-game UI as well, we'll remove this. We'll remove everything that is not. We'll remove everything but the alignment, everything but the alignment stuff. Okay, so come in here and tap or click to start. Now the font is already quite, interesting, at least. And there you go. Could probably make it bigger, right? So we can make it, let's see. Wait, okay, there. Start game UI. Let's see. There. It's a much bigger font there. And also, one thing I didn't like in the browser, like in the PC, is that I have to move. I have to like click when I'm actually just using the keyboard. So it would be like press space, maybe, instead of press space or tap. That would be much better, I think, than click. Because why click if you're not using the mouse, right? And I don't know. Yeah. Codeberg, says Capchica. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for sharing this, mate. And let me wait a second, mate. Let me copy this and where can I put this? Wait a second. There you go. I think that's gonna do it. Yeah. All right, thanks, mate. Thanks for sharing it. And anyone who has use for a breakpoint for with CPP there for Node.js, definitely check it out. And I'd like to hear someone's feedback. And oh, we have Mr. here. Thanks for coming again, mate. Yes, we're polishing the game. We're making some UI changes mostly. And we're going to be doing some interesting stuff. I have sounds to add as well, and yeah, and we're going to leave the visual scripting for the next live stream. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the changes that I wanted in time, so it's not. Yeah, it's still not in a place where I feel comfortable that I will be showing this best light. So yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait a little bit, and we're going to do it properly. And perhaps you could say in my implementation is like 1C and CPP header and 1C and CPP source files, so 4 files, small files. So it ever needed, you can just straight up copy paste them. Oh, nice. So yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, it's still better to have, if you're maintaining if you have a repo you're maintaining, it's best to have the last like the latest version, right? Most of it's if you can be maintained as a package or something, usually helps versioning, but it's fantastic anyway. Obviously, right? Congrats on you on putting it out there, man. It's brilliant. Mr. Lee going, all good, mate. Just dropping by for a bit. Today's stream, I have plans in the morning. Oh yeah, so it's true that you're in a different time zone there. It's gonna be I know it's difficult for you. It's very late for you, mate. So don't worry about it. We're gonna try and make it worth it. To make it worth your time. And yeah, you can still catch up later with the rest of the live stream, of course. All right. Let's get to it. So let's share the screen again. There you go. All right. So what are we going to do here? Wait a second, because I think I left. Yeah. Okay. Because I passed the thing. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, we're just going to make the UI look nice. Basically, I brought the styles from the Flappy Bird game, and that's what we're going to be using for now. Let's make this number a bit bigger. I think it's just a bit bigger would do good. Also, maybe making it green or something like that, just like it was. Something that is not it's just white, because I think yeah, that was a good thing, the color. So let's leave the color as it was, and then we can make it a bit bigger. Maybe we can do font size. I think it was 1.4 amp. There's 1.5. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there you go. So it's a bit bigger, right? And you can see it more clearly there. You can see your score. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know if it's a bit intrusive or not. Is it good, or is it a bit intrusive? Oh, drop right in front of it. Okay, so we can make this thing a bit bigger, I guess. This one should be a bit smaller. Maybe this one a bit bigger. So we can change the sizes there for it. Let's remove this. We don't need the bold text or anything like that, but we can make we can definitely what color was this? I don't remember. No, it doesn't matter. So we'll do, instead of font size, yeah, let's use the just because the other one had the so let's use font size I'll just use 1.5 EM like that. Is the game over text and the game over score as well. And the other one, right? This one, maybe we can come to this thing and make it like 1.3 or 1.2, so everything else is a tiny bit smaller, you know. Yeah, so this part is bigger, you know, this is smaller. I think I like that. Yeah. Should it be yellow though? Should it be yellow? Let's see if I think a yellow color or something like that would be much better. So let's put this here on the side, and let's make it so that we can see the instead of the start game UI, we're going to show the in-game UI at first, right? So we can see what it's doing here, how it looks, and we're going to check for get a different color here. Get a different color going. Something like a yellow. Yeah, this one, something like this, maybe. Let's try this. Yeah, because I don't want to be white, right? A dark color doesn't do, really doesn't do. Doesn't sit well. There, I think that kind of looks like it's in place, right? That stands out, which it should. And there you go. Let's try that. Okay. And yeah, we can bring it here. Let's just play. Yeah. And we can come here and make it in-game UI. We'll make it there you go. And we'll make the styles, let's make it a tiny bit smaller, just 1.1. Yeah, okay. Let's change the procedure scroll. Let's change this to start game UI. There it is. There. There it is, right? That works. That works. I think it looks good. Maybe this one should be yellow too. Huh? Maybe that one should be yellow too, because it mixes with some of these cars. So maybe yellow. We should make it yellow as well. Let's make that one yellow too. Game over UI. Make that one yellow too. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. yeah, nobody. I was coming into the chat to see if there was anybody there, but everyone's quietly looking at it, watching me. Everyone's quietly watching the stream. That's cool. That's cool. So all right, we have a UI. We have something that works. We need to show like okay. So we have a few things we need to do. First of all, we need to show like a start screen, something behind this black thing. It should be tap or press space probably here as well. Let's change the message. So let's do tap or press space, and we'll change that. Yeah, I'll press space. Come here to start game UI. Press space. So whatever the user is using, we'll simply use that. Yeah. Probably smaller. Let's make the text smaller. The text smaller. I think it's way too big. Let's make it let's make sure that we are not forcing the text to be a certain font size 5. The in-game UI, and let's just make it 1. See how that goes. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? Should make this 2 bigger, maybe, we make 6, something like that. So it looks, stands out more. I think it should stand out more. Score, the other stuff. 8. There you go. Yeah, I like that. Should be more, more presence on the screen. Yeah. And this be more like a, like a little message there, and not because it looks too prominent compared to the other stuff. Oh. Yeah. Now let's change the save this. I almost forgot to save all of that. Okay, let's come here and proceed to scroller. Here we're doing okay, so here, okay. The touch, we need to get the for touch, we need to do 0. It would be no. It would be start touches. There will be start touches 0. There you go. Yeah, so this one is the moment you start touching the screen, right? The moment you do a tap, right? It would capture that moment. So it would. The other one was the touch pressed, when you have your finger on the screen. You have end touch. You have left touch, right touches, start touches. You have a bunch of different captures you can do there. But let's do let's do start touches 0, and that's okay. I thought you had a start if it's end or something, but no, it's this is how I save them. So and then here we'll do key. Oh no. Keyboard, key down, do space. Okay, so you press space and game starts. Yeah, or you touch and the screens and the game starts. And yeah, that should do it. Let's see if it works. Yeah, now I click and it doesn't work, and I press space and we start. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that was dangerous. Okay. Let's see how high I can go. My score. Now I'm thinking, I don't know if you will hear the sounds, because I don't know if I have my oh no, I got cocky. Oh my god. That was good though. That was good. That was good, right? That was good, right? I don't know if I have the sounds connected to like the OBS sounds connected to the output here on the PC. But yeah, so you may have to trust me that the audio is happening. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I have those green cars. Indeed, Miss Soleil. Those green cars are dangerous. All right, yeah, but we have two sounds. We have the crash sound and an engine sound. So we have like the car running and the car crushing, which is, I think any of those will do great. So we have like a sound when we start the game, it would be right, and a sound for game over. It would be great to have like a music in the background. Something to run a loop, something small, but we don't have that yet because I couldn't find that, or I couldn't build it. Generally, I like making my game music, right, if I can. But yeah, I haven't had the time, honestly. I don't have time to sit down and make a tune. I would love to, because I love making music, but yeah, today's not the day. We add background music. We will though add on a loop the game sound, like the car engine sound, and the other one, what's it called? The the car engine sound and the crash sound. So we have both of them. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? We'll have a couple of sounds there to play. I don't know what we should tackle first though. The background here, or that. I'm puzzled there. I'm a bit puzzled there. Maybe we'll do the sounds first, because I think it seems the easiest one to do. Yeah, let's make sure I have volume here. And I don't know if the output will work here, honestly, but we'll try. We'll try. So for now, I'll just make them part of the procedural game scroller thing, because honestly I have access to the things here, so I may just add them here, you know. We can make that, we can change that later, like just give them to the vehicle. Well, the vehicle is an obstacle. So it would be, because the problem is what I added to the controller, to the scroller controller, which is simply like a keyboard, you know, a thing like a controller. It doesn't make any sense. So honestly, I feel like I should yeah, it doesn't make sense. There are no other components, honestly. I think we're just using this one. The one for the rotation, where's the one we're using for rotation? Scroller controller. Oh, here's the vehicle controller. Yeah. We could add the vehicle one here. But yeah, we'll need to stop the sound. That'll make it difficult. So yeah, we'll just have the game sound, and maybe we can change the because we will make it like just like a background sound. We won't make it like a positional sound, because it doesn't make any sense to add, you know, more overhead is something that doesn't really need it. We could add like car sounds to all the cars and all that, and, you know, but let's just the purpose of this is just to, you know, start simple, at least, you know, have something that works, and then we'll see. Procedure scroller. Okay, so let's make RE props audio. So you can say, you know, if you want it to be positional, you can say there. In this case, it's not, so it's just going to be engine sound. It's just going to be 3 audio. Okay, we have THREE.JS imported here, right? And we'll have props audio crash sound, and it would be 3 audio. There you go. So yeah, we just add those there, and we will come down here, and when let's just add them first, because we don't want anything bad to happen. So we have the engine sound and the crash sound there, which is a crash sound, engine sound. There you go. Save. And now we come here and we say that start game, instantiate. Where are we instantiating the car? Player controller. Instantiate. We're instantiating all the tiles, and here we're instantiating the player. So we instantiate the player. Yeah, we set the collision stuff, and now we say this dot engine sound dot play. Does it return the same object? Can we use it? Yeah. Play loop. Sort of function, set loop true. Okay, so maybe we do it the other way around, right? We set the loop and then we play it. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I think I like that. And we can do when we crash, we stop this, the engine sound. And where is it? We need to see, okay, when we crash here, return, if it's a sensor, we return there, and it says okay, so we say game over. We say we know if game over, we crashed, right? So just go to the place to say game over. Over. Where are we setting over? We're never setting the game to over. Where are we doing that? Okay, let's do here. Then we say this dot engine sound dot stop, and this dot crash sound play. And it should be immediate, right? Yeah. Let's try that. I don't know. Oh no, we have a bug. Something broke there. Let's see. Oh no. We don't have a bug. I was just clicking. Can you hear that? Sounds horrible. Oh my god. Sounds so bad. Okay. Sounds terrible. Sounds way too loud. Way too loud. I don't know. Tell me if you can hear it. Sounds terrible. Oh my god. Sounds terrible. This is the sounds that I created, okay? They're bad. I know. Oh, we have Rahim Sakuti here. Saying no sound. Says you need a zigzag sound as well. Does it break? It's not loud on my end, so I don't know if it's good. Still no sound. Oh, so you can't hear it. Yeah, you don't have, oh, maybe this, maybe this. Let's see if you can hear it now. Can you hear it there? I think that should do it. Let me see. Let me know if you heard that. I know there's a delay, so I may hear what happened after a while. Oh no. I can see that no input is coming into yeah. It says desktop audio. Why isn't it bringing in desktop audio though? But you can hear something. Static noise. Static noise. Let me see. Okay. Let's make it louder here. But you can hear it from my microphone. I think that's the thing. You can hear it from my microphone and not from the PC. That's the problem. Okay. I don't know why that is. I don't know. Because I don't see any input, any audio coming in here, right? So trying to see. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't want any monitoring. Let's see. Monitor off, monitor on. Put monitor off. It says desktop audio, but where is it coming from? What's it using? Let me see. Properties. Yeah, it's using the speakers. Oh, for the focus, right? Yeah. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if you can hear it now. You should be able to hear it now. Let's lower the volume because it's going to be loud otherwise. Oh my god, it's loud. Sorry, I killed your ears there. Sorry about that. Can I make it like lower from here? Can I also like lower the volume here? See that? Oh no, the volume is independent. Okay, so the volume is independent. So even if I lower the volume from here, I have to actually lower it from here. From the oh shit, yeah. Okay, but you could hear something, right? I mean, you could hear it. Those are the sounds. Let me know if you can hear them well. I don't know how good they are there on your end. There, maybe. Let me see if just to test. I don't want to, you know, just raise the volume and suddenly see that. Oh. No, okay. Yeah. Okay, so the sounds are horrible, but it's pretty bad, actually. It's actually pretty terrible. But we could test actually making the sound like the proper directional audio from the car and see how that goes. We could test it. I mean, why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's test that. Okay, let's test that because it could be good. So to do that, all we'll need to do is we could do vehicle controller. So we have the vehicle controller here, right? We could say, okay, re audio, no, re.props.audio. We can say true to positional, and we can say engine, okay? And we'll go engine sound. And we go, or engine effects. I like it much better. I like that. Let's say 3.audio. Well, it's actually 3.positional audio. I think it is. Yeah, positional audio. That's it. That's what this will return. This will bring us a positional audio. So now we simply do on start. We do this dot engine sfx dot loop. It would be set loop true dot play, and yeah, and can we delay it a little bit so that it doesn't maybe delay it to like minus 0.1, something like that. I don't know if that will work, but I don't know. That could be cool. And we should make this readily available. We should download this with the game so that it's there and it doesn't wait, because sometimes I noticed that it was downloading the audio, so we don't want that to happen. Maybe we can do the same with the crash, but I don't know. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, well, why not? Let's do the same with both. Crash SFX. Just a test, right? Just a test. And what we will do is start it, gain the different start return, and so we'll need to see how we call this, because we need to pre-produce this. But okay, here we have our engine sound. We're starting our engine sound where we're playing and stopping here, right? So we're stopping our engine sound. Let's comment this because we don't know when we're doing what, so we just comment this, okay? And we remember where we had things here, in case we think this is not a good idea. We need to stop the sound of the car when the game. Let's see. Wait. We can do. It actually has access to it, so we could say, okay, we could say if yeah, let's do this. Let's run a couple of guards here up here. Yeah. If this dot game logic dot game state equals started and now equals over and this dot engine sfx dot is playing, then we say this dot engine sfx dot stop, right? And this dot crash sfx dot play. There you go. So we stop the engine sfx and we play the crash sound when the game is over and we're still playing the engine, right? So the game is over, boom. Well, we want to hear the boom. And yeah, we may want to set the volume for these two, but we'll see. We may need to set it, you know, because it's going to be tricky, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. So we'll need to set the things definitely. But let's see, scroller controller procedure scroller. Where's the audio thing? Are we creating here? Okay, here crush. I mean, still just want to see how it sounds. I think it's going to sound better because I think it's going to sound better because it's simply going to you know, it's just going to sound better because you're hearing on panned, right? So there's going to be some natural flange happening, I guess, just for the panning. So let's come here now to the prefabs, to the player vehicles. Let's open this up here. Double click to open this thing. Now we come down here and we come to crash SFX and engine SFX here, right? Okay, save and exit. There you go. Now we play. Yeah, and I think it's too low. Oh no. Okay. We can hear it. It pans now. You see how it pans? Oh, whoa! Barely made it there. So you can hear it more. This is like imagine this like a sphere, right? Because it works like a sphere. So our camera is right here, right in the middle. So when the car comes this side, the sound is a bit further away because it doesn't work like it's not a square, right? It's like a sphere. So we're here right on the top of the sphere, and when the car moves, we're here outside of the sphere, you see. So we're getting either more gain or less gain, we're hearing less of the engine. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, I guess, but I don't know. Depends on how much you care, I guess. We could make it louder though. We could make it louder. We could make it louder by simply doing let's come here to the vehicle controller. I think we should make it louder, yeah. Let's do so. This engine SFX volume, set volume. We'll do I don't know how much is it. 2. This dot crash SFX dot set volume. We'll test. Okay. Yeah, why not? I don't think it's too relevant, but hey, it's good. Let's do 3.5. 3.5. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey, 3.5. There you go. Save. Let's play it. Yeah, it's 3D sound. Yes. No, the car doesn't break. Oh, we'll see. We have some messages here. I'm sorry I didn't hear it. Here's something where it's like, now it's better. Can you hear it? Let's car. So it was just this too. Does the car break? The car, no, it doesn't break. It's just going straight, and you have to avoid all the obstacles. And yeah, it's 3D sound. Yeah, you can hear it. You know, it's following the vehicle. Yeah, you're right with that, Raheem. So there you go. I like this. Whoa. Oh, I got cocky there. I wanted to get through here, but yeah, I know. We should have some kind of a what's it called? Music in the background, because it's truly boring and annoying. But yeah, we need it's very annoying. We need yeah, we need to preload this too. So we come here to the asset manager. We're gonna preload them so that they're always available. Yeah, that's something important. So we're gonna Control S to save, and that means they are just going to be there all the time, and they're going to be loaded with the scene. Now, let me see this in my phone to see just how it plays, just to make sure it's good. So I'm just going to go into this address you see here, right? This is the like my local network address, so it's just for me and my phone. But when you're using it on your phone, you know, on your computer, it will show you your own local address. But yeah, you can hear my phone there. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I died. It looks so much better on the phone, honestly. It's just ridiculous. It shouldn't look so much better on the phone. But it does. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. And yeah, I'm happy with it. So, I think the crash sounds should be slightly higher, says Raheem. Could make it slightly higher, why not? Yeah, should make it like 4. There you do. Why not? Why not? We could make. Why isn't it preloading? Should be preloaded. Everything should be preloaded. Yeah, there you go. I think the sound is a bit higher there, isn't it? There you go. Yeah. So yeah, we save this. And okay, now let's think about this for a second. We have a black screen. We don't want a black screen, don't we? We don't want a black screen like that. This is ugly. This is just not nice. So we need some way to show. I was thinking we could show either the road just going, you know, just the road going by itself, or in the road with the cars. We just, you know, introduce every element but the player. And when you hit play, you actually see the player. Any of those works for me. So we could actually like start the game, but like hack the say okay if we build everything but the game hasn't started, we don't allow for say for the player to join. So we could just call the function to just in a way to start the game, to build the tiles and everything. I don't know if we have that in a function. I'm sorry, I just got a bit of shower in my throat. We just have the function. Do we have that in a separate function? Let's see. We should. If we don't, we should. Let's remove these two. We don't need these two now. Yeah, okay. And what we can do is okay, so we have start game here, okay, and we are adding the player, we're adding the tiles and all that, right? So we could have this be I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just got stuck there in my throat. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna call it. We have to name something. Our happiest moment in coding is naming something. Obviously, every time. Just tell you like, what do we name this? Just call it. Start tile world. Begin tile world. Just create tile world, I guess. Tile. Add tiles. Set tiles. No, it's not set tile. Add tiles. Not even add tiles. It's because it could get confusing. So it would be like generate tiles. It's called generate tiles. Oh, I hate naming things. Generate tiles. Oh my god, how horrible is it to name things, eh? It's just the worst part of being a software developer, is just having to name shit. There's a generate tiles, okay? So we know we can generate the tiles. Just the tiles. We can set their speed, maybe, you know, because we said, yeah, we're generating tiles. Yeah, right. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing, okay? Yeah. Are we doing where's the cleanup? Remember the cleanup thing? I don't think we're doing the cleanup. Let's see where the cleanup is happening. Because I wouldn't want this to like break shit up. So okay, we should do a cleanup before we start the game. Okay, so before we hit start, we should always do a cleanup. Just in case, you know? Because now we will need to do a cleanup before we start the game. So maybe now we'll comment this. Okay, we'll comment this, and we'll do the cleanup on start. Okay. We'll do the cleanup on generate tiles here, so that we know we are always doing a cleanup here. We could do it up here, honestly, but I don't know. We can test it easier this way. We just trade test it now. And move tiles. So we could always move the tiles unless game is over, right? So we could say game started. Move tiles. Game started. Or game is different than over. Yeah. If the game is different than over, we'll move the tiles and move the obstacles. If there are any, we'll move them. So that way, I think this should work. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Let's just do this dot generate tiles. Yeah. Oh, we have an error. Yeah, there. Something probably don't have probably because we don't have something there. Something is missing. So move obstacles. No, that's not it. I'm just presupposing instead of just coming in here and using my debugger. Why not, right? Why not just read the message? Why not just read the stupid message, right? Can't reproduce the fine. Where's the cleanup scene? A cleanup scene. Where here? Obviously 3D or player control. Because we have the player control. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a cleanup stupid scene. Yeah, that's why we wanted to test that. That wasn't the case. So it's just gonna come here to clean up. Gonna say that this and yeah, why not? There you go. And this, yeah, why not? Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. There you go. What is this? Come on. Doesn't work now. Doesn't work. Wait. Oh, because it's coming in here, of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. 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 So we always move the tiles, I guess. Yeah. I guess we always move the tiles. So we keep commenting stuff like it's, you know, Christmas or something. I don't know. Just do this and say, so if we press space, we begin. Start game, right? And let's move the tiles all the time. Let's just move them. Because why not? And say simply, we'll just do this thing. Yeah, there you go. And we'll just remove this. Yeah. There you go. So we have if the game state is over and we are showing the game over UI. We're not showing the game over UI. We show it. We say game over show blah 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 all that, right? And then you know, let's just restart if we want to. And if the game is not over, we just want to move the tiles. Right? So we just want to stop when the game is over. When the game is over, we just don't move. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And so we can see, you know, cars coming in. We can have, you know, the scene just moving around, which is cool and interesting. I just play now. Hit space. I start playing. There you go. Yeah. No, I died. There you go. clapping to myself because there's nobody here to clap for me, you know. So just, you know. And we have like 3 people in the chat or something. I don't know how many people we have here watching this, but it's like, so sad. How many people do I have here watching this? Oh, it's like 3 people. Oh my god. So few people watching this shit, man. And we're doing something so cool. Fucking hell. And June, how's it going, mate? Have you ever thought about trying the XR features? I have, actually. I have tried them. You mean like trying them in a live stream, maybe? I haven't thought of it really, because the problem doing it in a live stream is I have to figure out the setup, right, to do it properly in a live stream. Because yeah, how do you show that in a live stream? I have to be projecting my phone somehow. I need to be trying it on my phone or somewhere, or in the I could be using the Quest, and retesting from the Quest, but I would need to be projecting that into OBS. So I don't really know how the setup would work. Yeah. But it could be possible, I guess. We could do that. Yeah, I need to figure out how, but that would be cool. That would be really cool. Mostly with the Quest, I think. Maybe cool to try also with phone, right? It would be cool to try with phone, but with the Quest, I think it would be like a proper test, right? Like something really cool. And also because the Quest also has the, the projection thing. You know, you can bring the image in directly, so that makes it way cooler. But I think, yeah, I don't know how the setup will work. It's just mostly ignorance, I guess. That's mostly the how we can describe why not, but yet ignorance, I guess. But yeah, so we have game starts like this. We press and we have the little engine sound, the score there, and and now it's just how cars coming in there, and these cars just want to crush you. And whoa, this is what's fascinating to me. What I really love about this sort of random algorithms things, there's that it generates this sort of organic thing. It tricks you so much into believing that it's something very autonomous happening, and that things are conspiring against you somehow. And it's really weird organic things happen. They're very interesting, and I find it fascinating. Because there's nothing organic about it. I'm not really trying for those things to happen. These things just happen because you're just making way for them in a certain way, I guess. I don't know. You're just like giving them a little nudge, and these things just happen, right? Which is quite interesting, isn't it? It's weird. It's very weird. You just add a few mechanics and then let them play out. I think that's the best way to describe it. Letting some fancy mechanics just play out and sort of play the game for you. Oh my god, I realized I'm like 239, 240. I'm just doing some game dev philosophy here while playing the game, and I guess it works because I'm just doing my best, my highest score so far. There you go. I just lost. I just called it and I jinxed it. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. Are you happy with this? Are you happy with this? Are we all happy with this? Then I don't know. I don't have your opinions here until you start chatting there. So what I will do is I will simply I save the scene. I will build this highway thing. Just build for web. Whoa, it's built. That was fast, wasn't it? And now we come here, we say publish. So we're simply overriding our previous publish like we did before, right? And that's it, right? And so now you can go and play it. Where is it? Endless highway here, right? So we just come here and say update. And say public. Yeah, I'll just update this, eh? Yeah. Now I'll show you the link so that you can go and play it like before, just in case, you know, a little reminder. Thanks, Entune. Good work, Entune. Thank you very much. And we had a great there from some clapping there from Raheem as well. Thanks so much, mate. And yeah, I'll give you the link now. Yeah, it's just right here. Just do copy this and I'll paste it here. It's very simple, isn't it? It's very simple. This is the link, okay? Let's come here, play.regentin.io/beardscript/endless little dash there highway. Okay, so you come here and you can play it, and yeah, we can test it, eh? We can test it. But yeah, I'll leave the link there for a second so you have the time to go in and test it. I need to go in there and test it, right? Let's see. Yeah, let's test this. Endless highway. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. It's up. Okay, something weird going on in the touch here. Okay, we have an error. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a problem. We have a problem with the touch on the phone. Yeah. Yeah. Let's come here. Okay. So here's how we see the problem. We hit space, and now we hit, you know, it'll start showing up, and now we hit space and it restarts the game, you see? Oh my god. It got bugged. We have to get the sound in the background there and it won't stop. Okay, let's reload. There you go. Yeah. That's the only way we're gonna stop it. Yeah, we bugged it there. Yeah, because it was the previous instance that was still playing, and so it never really stopped it because we just restarted without doing anything. So what we need to do is in the procedural scroller thing here, yeah, I fucked up when I did this, because now it's always gonna do this, right? And not just when the game game is over. So here we need to check if game is over or hasn't started, right? So that's what we need to do here. So we're going to say let's do another if here. Yeah, I just want it to be very precise, because it's yeah, it's important for this to be precise, I guess. And we'll say if, and we'll do like this. We'll do it like this. We'll do over and the other one is ready, right? Ready. So if one of these, right, includes what's the name, this.gameState. So if this little array here of over and ready includes the current game state, right? So that way we just don't write current state and this other thing. I just write it that way, and it's easier. Mostly if you have other states that you want, you know, it's just easier to just add a comma here and just add the other one. So yeah, just you know, just easier to write down, I guess. Yeah, I think that will do. So we come here, we do this, and yeah, we press space and we can't restart just like that, can we? Yeah, no, we can't. There you go. Okay, so now we build again. Yeah, okay, and we publish again. Come here to endless highway, update. There you go. And when we update there, I'm just gonna come here and check it out. Yeah, I didn't check out the last time, so should have probably should have. I didn't, so it's my fault. Here's the link so you can play it. There you go. Let's play it. Let's test it out. Okay. So reload. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Just play it. Just want to see. Is the performance lowered somehow? It's just me. Is the audio causing this? I'm seeing some stuttering, I think, which I'll have to check, because probably there's maybe I created a little memory leak or something, and it's causing some little frame drops here and there. That could be the case. So I'll need to, yeah. That could very much be the case. So I'll need to be careful with that. A good way to check that out would be to do, to see how it works just by, you know, with the cars start coming in and all that. Without anything else. No, I see some, yeah. Yeah, I see some actual stuttering there. It's strange. We didn't see that before. Like, my phone is old. I have a very old phone, but this should work just like a charm. It shouldn't have any issues. So I have to think what's going on here. Something definitely is going on, and I think it's got to do with what we did last year. I may have created a little issue here. Because it is looking worse for some reason. Because Let's see. Let's see if we have any errors here. Just check out errors or anything like that, you know, because if there are some, you know, like errors or stuff going on there, we could be facing an issue related to something else. It's working great in here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, I guess we'll have to see. I'll have to run some tests and check it out. But I mean, it's a playable game. It's pretty good. Let me know how it plays for you, like in your phone or in your device. For me, it plays really good here on the phone. It used to be better, and now I'm seeing some like some little frame drops here and there, which is strange because it should be smooth like it was before. So maybe I introduced something here that may be breaking things a little bit. Like I saw the cars, like which is what surprised me, was seeing the cars getting like actually seeing them receive their material in real time, which was strange because you shouldn't have really shouldn't have seen that. It should have been immediate, but we didn't see that, and that's worrying. That is 100% worrying. So yeah, there is something here. It's weird. It's tiny. It's not big, but it's an issue. So I'm going to track this issue down, and we're going to make it look great again. But we need to track this issue. We need to keep track of it, realize what's going on, and yeah, figure out what is making us worse. Yeah. But all in all, I'm happy with this. Let's call this a complete game for now. I think it's a game that we can play. It's a game we can share with our friends. It's a game we can share our score. Maybe some way of sharing the score would be cool. Like some way of like take a screenshot and like we taking the screenshot of the like the image of the score, and then you publish it like in social media or something like that. That would be cool. Yeah, some feature like that would be cool in the future. But let's keep trying different things. For the next live stream, we're just going to do hopefully I promise I'll do my best to have everything here ready to showcase the first alpha version of the visual scripting, which is definitely going to come out as an alpha version 100%. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be Rogue Engine 1.0 with a few alpha features, 100%. Like some of the features are not going to be at their best, but the engine itself is going to be robust, and it's already quite robust and well tested, and you know, I think it has less bugs than some of the, you know, well-known software at their 1.0. So I'm happy with that. I think we can work with this. I'm super happy with this. So yeah, hey, let's go for it. Yeah, I think it's all. That's all for today. I don't want to keep going because honestly, there's like 3 people here, 4 people. I don't know how many people there are here. There's just not many people enough. There's just not enough people to justify continuing here. Yeah, let's just do a little rundown of what we did here. We have a little game, right? We can press space and play, and it looks good. We like it. We're happy with it, and we have all these cars. For the foreseeable future, unless someone asks for more features, I'll probably like add like a music, like background music or something like that. We should probably add that next. But I would like to call this like a complete game, and we should probably be able to, for next live stream, like next live stream, I'm probably going to do the showcase of the visual scripting. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else than that. But like the next step for this is to change that. Instead of making this game, let's make another game. Let's make a well, there's two things we could do. We could either flip this game, like just flip it horizontally, and see how that goes, right? Just flip it horizontally and try to make sure that the script works both for horizontal and vertical, so that we have an actual procedural scroller system that works in any direction. That would be interesting. That would be quite interesting. Rotating the scene. And that would be one thing. The other thing would be yeah, so we make it horizontal or vertical, and we make sure it works both ways. It's not going to work diagonally. We're just not going to mess with that. We're not going to deal with that. But the usual shit, horizontal, vertical, yes, we'll deal with that. We should add the I want to fix the touch controls, so we're probably going to fix that first, the touch controls. I want to make sure the touch controls work good. And then we're going to, because right now we can't even see the joystick. The joystick is, there's an invisible joystick on the left side of the screen. So you'll notice that you can't do anything on the right side. But there's like this invisible joystick on the left side. So you can move around the left side like it was a joystick. The place where you touch, you move to the other side, to either side. And that's how much the joystick moves to a certain degree. So it has like a max amount. Yeah, I want to fix that. And yeah, there's not much else. There's not much else. I think I would like to do some work on that. I'll think about if there's anything else that we actually need to fix here. But yeah, the other option is to just go straight into the space shooter and to do everything that we want to do on the space shooter, right? And yeah, that would be another option. So yeah, I don't know. I may come into the next live stream doing like this flipping thing, and all that. I'll try to do a video with everything we did here, like with all the changes we did, like everything we brought in, like the styles, everything, and try to use this live stream that we did, this few live streams, just to show what we did and show the game, like showcase game. Yeah. Yeah, it's nobody here, so there's really no point in keep going. It's like, yeah, it's probably 4 people watching. Yeah, I think at most. So yeah, no worth keep going. I don't want to bore the people watching this. I don't want to bore you watching this afterwards, like a bunch of you watching this afterwards. I know there's at least, 100 of you who watch this afterwards, so I don't want to make this unbearable for you. I am though going to make it we may have a longer live stream next time, and as you always know, if we're having fun, if it's worth it, I just keep going. Yeah, but it's not worth it. I think we finished, so it's good. We can finish today. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for being loyal to this live stream and coming in and bearing with me while we do this stuff. And yeah, it's fun. I think it's fun. We need to improve the sound effects, I guess, a few other things. But this is super fun. This was super fun. I'm happy with what we did. And yeah, let's hope I can finally finish everything I need to finish to showcase, to finally show you the visual scripting, which I'm very proud of, and I'm sure you will absolutely love it. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Tuesday, 7 p.m. GMT. I wait for you there.